Hello everyone, welcome back to LoreKeepers. It's been a few days since I've done anything on here. Um, had some other stuff going on. But we're back. Probably gonna be a slightly shorter stream today. Just because I'm very tired. Probably gonna be doing a lot of building though, maybe some create stuff on the side as well. Last time I was on off camera, I have fully leaned into the glass cannon build. I don't remember what I didn't have last time, but I have some more glass cannon-y items. I should probably take this one off at this point. Um, and then I have a full set of enchanted unbreakable gear. This was actually way easier than I thought it was going to be to get, especially with how much damage I do now. Which I'll go ahead and show off because why not? Then I also have this. This I hope to get rid of soon by getting some more luck-based items. Each of these also has a Balatro-style seal on them to give me more luck, so that's nice. Let's just go and demonstrate really quickly how amazing this setup is. I really wish he didn't spawn up there. Oh, and the server's lagging. Fantastic. All right. Well, anyway, there's a warden dead. So anyway, for demonstration, they have about 500 health, and I killed them in about 2 hits. So I think the most amount of damage I've done in a single hit now is roughly 1,000. As you can see from my backpack, I was farming them for a while to get this armor, because I had to make 2 sets of it in order to make it unbreakable. So we'll just take some of this stuff out of here. The other stuff I'll sort later because I don't care. I have moved quite a bit of stuff downstairs into our permanent temporary living situation until we get the main base built. Should move these down there and that stuff as well. I just kind of focused on the chests first because, you know, I don't need other stuff really. But yeah. So down here, this takes us down near freaking doors. Takes us down near the build location, which is going to be right there. I actually have the center of it marked right there. So we'll get started on that at some point. But in the meantime, I am now living down here, and this is what we're going to be working on today. I'm just going to be kind of throwing something together here because I can. So yeah. Also, you can see my DPS down there if you were curious. So, I'm pretty happy with that. I do still die if, you know, something hits me, obviously, because I have, like, compounding damage on me at this point. But, I'll work on that. It's not as important now as it was, because generally things don't survive long enough to hit me, which is kind of the whole point, you know? But, yeah, you know. Let's put that there. It took me quite a while to sort everything, mostly because I sorted everything, and then the server rolled back, and then it unsorted everything, and I had to do it again. So that was fun. But yeah, I've really just been throwing stuff in here. I had an idea for how this was gonna look previously, and now I don't. I still have a lot of stuff that I haven't sorted. That's fun. I did some more adventuring afterwards. Let's take a few things out of here, things that I know I'll be potentially working with today. Or just things that I can easily sort because, you know, these go in here. I have way more than that. Hold on. There's some there. I do plan to put this on, maybe it's, I guess it doesn't really matter anymore. Life still doesn't really work now that I just basically die instantly. Where did all my netherite go? Did I already sort it? No, I'll figure it out later. No, I guess I do have 14 there. Yeah, that's probably fine. Alrighty, so let's see. I'm gonna do kind of a classic block palette with this area. I don't exactly know what I'm gonna be doing with it yet, but first off, I'm just gonna go and harvest some trees because I'm gonna need it anyway. I found out that down here is actually big enough to grow the double wide, which is kind of funny. There we go. At some point, I may also be switching my class, actually. And maybe my race, but probably not. I really do like that extra bonus attack speed. It's really nice. I'm planning on kind of shifting what weapons I'm going to be using, potentially going into daggers or something of the sort. Because I think that'll just work a lot better with my current build. And probably going for more of like a warrior or potentially a spellblade. Because, you know, for the same reason, to be fair. Because I don't really need to be a spellblade if I'm not using magic as much, which I'm definitely not. So I don't mind if I get a little bit of weakness put on magic. Because I'm going to be hitting things up front anyway, just, you know, doing hopefully over 600 damage a hit to them. Like, it gets pretty crazy. So, yeah. Okay. Please. Thank you. Alrighty, so I'm kind of going to be using a probably classic stone, brick, and spruce with some deep slate accents for this. Hmm. I'm probably going to be making these hallways slightly taller, either maybe going for a... they could include slabs, so it may be like a four high something or other, maybe. This roof is probably getting a lot taller, and I'm probably actually sinking the floor, but I haven't decided yet. If I do, I'll have to do a lot of work over here because there's just like a cave under this, so you know, that'll be fun. I can't mine these yet. Oh, I can. Okay, well, that's nice. It's for some of the later stuff I was gonna make, but I can't remember what it was now, and I don't even know if it'll work in my build, so it's fine. So I guess really what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to take one of these walls. Let's just take this section of wall and just kind of fiddle with it and see how we want it. Gonna need my stone cutter, which is there. Perfect. Okay. Don't know why that's in there. Let's see what we got for deep slate. We do have actual columns. That's nice. Some fences. Okay. And we can use copycat stuff too. That's cool. Can you do anything with these? Dirt, huh? What do you mean? Hello, Falky. What do you mean artwork? I am good, but thank you. Alrighty. Well, we can test some deep slate columns, but I might test them some with some other blocks, like copycat related. Let's just let's get some standard what variants are there? I mean, there's cobblestone bricks. I've never been a fan of any types of cobblestone bricks, to be fair. We don't have chiseled this time, which is kind of a blessing as well, which is nice. So, yeah. You know what we're gonna do first? Because I don't think I really have... Yeah, I don't have a lot of stone. What we're gonna do first, we're just gonna set up a very, very simple create smelting setup. I took the bag, didn't I? Yep. Alrighty, let's see. We're gonna need some fans. We'll probably just throw stuff on a depot unless I don't have any. I guess I can make one really quick. It's not that big of a deal. Unless they changed it. Nope. Okay. So I'm gonna take some gears. Rotation speed controller. I have to just set up like some basic water wheel stuff. I'll need those. I'll need the shafts. Yeah, that should be pretty good. What area? I might just set these up like this up outside temporarily. Like over here or something. Because then it would be easy to like move later, because it is just a purely temporary setup. Yeah, we'll just do it like right here. Alright, let's put some water wheels. Let's just, I don't really want to go into the wall, because I don't want them to mess with things, potentially. I need to light this area up some more. I was leaving it unlit because I was using it as like a little spawn area for mobs, but I really don't need to do that anymore. I'd like to not be surprised by a creeper while I'm doing this. Alright. We'll just put a wall behind these. I shouldn't need more than 4 of these, to be fair. Where do you sit? You need to sit further out. This is probably why it'll be a short stream, because normally when I stream these days, I get on at nighttime. Because the entire server isn't lagging like crazy at night. Alrighty, so we'll just create that. We'll actually pop these up. That's where we'll shove the water. And then that water doesn't really need to go deep. We're gonna just leave 1 so I can see what I'm doing. Yeah, that should be fine. Okay, I need water buckets. Do I have any on me? No, but I do have this one. Oh, that's annoying. Okay, hate the way that works. We're just gonna use regular buckets. Oh hey, I do have more water buckets, nice. We're gonna need that as well. Well, I guess technically there's a bunch of water right there, so I could have just taken from there. I know technically I only really need like one block of these. I kind of like making... Okay, that's not supposed to happen. I just kind of like making a, I don't know, just like a little water feature. It feels weird to just have like one block of flowing water for these and then just call it a day. That shouldn't have broke. Where did you go? Okay, no, seriously, where did the water wheels go? Okay, now I'm just really confused. Am I just missing in my inventory? No. Still have 4 in there. Hello? Oh, okay. Of course, and that one breaks now. Oh, there they are. That's weird. Alrighty. Well, that won't happen again. Cool. I'll just throw these in here. Hey, Laughing, how's it going? Oh yeah, I didn't even think about gearboxes. No, I guess actually I'll use these. We're just gonna do... Actually, wait, hold on. I don't need to use those, do I? I'm dumb. 'Cause I need to do... that. Okay, you know what we can actually do with that? We can have... I guess I don't really care. I'll just put the fan right here. Alright, where are you blowing? You're pulling in? Yeah, I don't care. That's fine. We're going to see what we can do with you. We can! Okay, cool. We can actually have that full powered. That's nice. What we're gonna do... Will this still pull over this? No. I think it will... well... It's been a while since I've used this stuff. We'll see if this, this still works. Don't think so. Alright, well, it's fine. I can just reverse it. Can those catch on fire? I don't actually know the answer to that, and now I'm paranoid, so I'm gonna push this out a little bit. Same with the moss. I really don't know if the moss can burn. Can I have my thing? Thank you. Okay, so I'm gonna need those there, that there, and then I'm gonna need a slab or shaft or something. What are you doing here? I think he came through the portal. Actually, the slab's gonna go over here. Actually, yeah. Because then I can put this there. Nope, not there. There. There we go, perfect. I'll just put that there, and we'll go get a slab. Oh yeah, put that in there too. Sorry, I'm very tired, so I'm not looking over at chat as much as I should be. Eventually, this will all be automated. I hope it interacts properly with the stack of 128, because that's not normal. Hopefully it just sees it as 2 stacks of 64. I haven't actually tested this, so this is a good test. Because if it doesn't, that could be an issue. I mean, like, it's going to take twice as long, but also free smelting, so I don't really care. Still faster than doing it in a furnace. I don't want to be running past here and accidentally get flung into lava. It was kind of an afterthought, but yeah. I'm starting to legitimately wonder if this will work with the stack size. I still need to make goggles. That's not bad. Oh yeah, okay, it does. That's really weird. Alright. Oh, oops. Oh yeah, yeah. I've started to get used to seeing scam stuff pop up, so I know which button to click now. Oh, that's really pretty. I think we're just gonna go for classic stone brick though. Oh, that's cool too. Nah, you're fine. You know, actually, do I have any zinc? I do. We're gonna go and smelt some of that, because I could use some copycats. Also, apparently my door's working now. Oh, I didn't even notice that was there. Only 6? Okay. Wow, I really rolled low there. Hey, Laughing, how's it going?
Oh, hello? Okay, holy shit. I don't know what happened before. I was just muted.
Yeah, you're fine.
I also made sure to report that bot
Fair enough.
because it actually just straight up came up as this guy might be trying to ban evade.
Yeah.
And I was like, yeah, probably.
Yeah. Hey, there's stone. Alright. Oh, you know why it's taking so long? Friggin' tick speed. No wonder. I'm like, man, this is taking longer than it should.
Has the server gotten worse since I left? Or is it
I
just because
mean,
there's a lot of people on?
there's a lot of people on right now. It's not
Yeah.
doing too bad, but it's still taking me a minute to pick stuff up. Breaking stuff's pretty instant, though.
That's good.
Yeah. What is the TPS right now? TPS is 7.6, which is really not where it's supposed to be.
Fun.
It's supposed to be at 20. So, yeah, that's why this is taking a minute. Because this would usually just be super fast. Although, I mean, technically I could just speed it up by adding more fans, but it's temporary, so I don't really care enough.
Fair.
Like, even with a low tick speed, it's still running pretty fast.
I did a lot of fucking digging, and I also did a lot of filling in
Hell yeah.
for my base.
Some slabs. I have kind of an idea.
Yeah. Holy shit. Actually, it's understandable why I'm yawning. It's fucking 5 a.m.
Yeah.
Nearly 6.
We're gonna do 2 at a time. I honestly think that wood's only really gonna make up the floor. Do we actually just have vertical stone slabs? We do. Oh god, I hope these don't crash.
That was fucking fast. I heard my phone go off once earlier, and I was just like, oh yeah, that's just them confirming that I've sent my report.
Yeah.
And then I got a second one that decided to say, fucking, I'll check my emails. We've already actioned on your report.
God, that's fun. That's funny. That is fast. Yeah, I keep forgetting to hit the report button.
Yeah. It does take a minute to report, so I understand why you don't do it while you're in the middle of a stream, but...
Yeah, fair enough. Have had difficulties with these half slabs in the past, causing weird issues, but that was because there were a lot of half slabs, so I think they'll be fine.
Fair.
Okay. have for light sources?
There's a lot of light sources, man. There's so fucking many.
Yeah. Oil lamps might be cool. Maybe. I may just use classic lanterns since I'm kind of using a classic block palette.
Fair.
Okay, did they change the recipe? Or am I? Oh, it's, yeah, okay. Nope, I'm just being dumb. Okay, so we're gonna do... So this is probably going up one, at least.
God, they're making a day for everything now. And now it's World Kindness Day.
Interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I have to figure out what blocks of deep slate I want to use. Maybe polished deep slate. Polished is always nice. I'm gonna smelt 16 of these because I don't know if the regular deep slate turns into anything.
Hey, yeah, did you see that, I think it's Gambit is coming to,
Rifles? Yeah, Gambit and Rogue.
yeah.
Yeah, I'm excited. I had a decent time playing Blade last night, or the other night, or whenever that was. I think it was actually like 2 days ago.
Yeah.
I really want to. Oh yeah, that did finish. I really want to get good with oh, what's his name? Daredevil, because
One of them.
I think he's really interesting as like a character. He reminds me a bit of Lex,
Yeah.
but without guns. But the main reason is, ooh, that is pretty. The main reason is because he is voice acted by Alex Lee. You know,
Oh.
Genu Sung. I heard him yell once, and I was like, "Oh, yep, that's Alex Lee." Dude's a fucking legend. I love him.
Yeah, when's that solo level game?
19th, I think, or
Not that far away.
17th. It's either the 19th or the 17th, and I know that
If
because
it's officially coming out on the 19th,
I'll have stuff to stream.
we'd
It's
be
not Minecraft.
we'll have access to it on the 16th.
Oh shit! Really? Oh, okay. I didn't realize
I think
that.
I got us both the big boy one.
Maybe. I don't know. Let me check. I don't know if I can check.
Pretty sure I got us both the expensive one. When you click on like this store page, does it say you have the deluxe edition in library?
Oh, hold on. Let me check. Yep. Yeah, it is deluxe.
Yep.
8 days.
So
8 days
you
from
got.
now.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Actually, yeah. No, it's 8 days for us from now, which is the 20th. I wonder if it got pushed back a day, or if I just have the.
It looks like
No,
it did.
maybe I don't know. I feel like I have.
I remember it being like the 17th or some shit, but
Yeah.
since then it looks like it moved to the 25th.
I'm okay with that. I don't really mind. We also have Autonomica starting on either the 17th or the 19th. That's why I was like, it's either one of those two dates because I remember one of those two dates being for each game. So whichever
Yeah,
one is
I'll be
Autonomica.
honest. I don't remember the fucking the dates of things very easily. I just know that they're coming out eventually.
Yeah. God, I'm so excited for Autonomica. The last video that they posted talking about like their sound effects and everything was just so good. Oh, it was so good. Well, like showing their sound effects, not really talking about their sound effects. Is this finished yet? No. I need to get a Silk Touch pickaxe soon. Oh, my back. Okay, there we go.
Oh, Steam hardware announcement from an hour ago.
For
What are they doing now?
For what? Okay, let's see here. Could do deep slate pillars, but I feel like those would be kind of annoying. Yeah, I think I might just go with polished. Let's see how that looks. Not
So
bad.
they've got a new controller coming out.
Yeah, I already knew about that. Looks alright.
Uh,
I still have the original. I don't use it very much. I only really used it for one game because it was just really good with one game specifically.
there.
Yeah, okay, hold on.
Oh, are they making their own like? They make their own computer. Okay.
Steam did? That's funny.
Yeah, and it's about the size of a box for a pair of headphones.
Interesting. I hope it doesn't have any overheating issues.
It's nothing but fan. It
Oh,
is nothing
okay,
but a
cool.
fucking fan.
Oh, that's nice.
Like, it's so fucking.
Let's see.
Literally, actually, it's about as big as the fucking controller, but it is nothing but fan.
That's funny. So I did those there.
The moment that one fan breaks, though, it's fucked. And then they've got something called the Steam Frame. I'm just gonna fucking. Ah, they've got a thing called the Steam Frame, which is basically just a new VR headset.
Oh, cool. How much is that?
Probably fuckloads.
Yeah. Did they finally increase the FOV and make it 4K? Because if not, I'm still going with Pimax when I can afford it. As much as I love Steam and I would love to support them, I need bigger FOV, man. Otherwise, I will get nauseous as fuck. Yeah, I think this just has to be like taller, maybe. I mean, let me make some copycat stairs. Or just in case. We're in a testing phase, so. So if I were to take these out.
Alright, I'm gonna go see if Steam's got it on their fucking store page already, because that's probably the best way I'm gonna find it.
Cool. It's not bad, because then I could still have the lanterns like up here. Ideally, the lanterns could be recessed. Actually, that might be the best. Let me test that. Do I have any bars? Where's the other lantern? Oh, it's still up. Okay. No. I'll fix it later. It's not bad. Could use some more detail. Fortunately, I can't put like slices or anything on it. Man, that's
Apparently
disappointing.
they all run on the Steam OS, so there is that.
Yeah.
They don't have any prices.
I like that in theory,
They don't
but it's not
have.
practice.
They don't have a lot of information on them at the moment, but that's fair enough. They're still waiting for next year to release.
Yeah.
It's just an announcement to really show off what's going on, I guess. Oh no, they might have information.
Mm-hmm. I mean, I could do stairs, I guess.
So they're not. I don't think they're in 4K, but they're in 2K.
I don't really need to be in 4K. It's fine. I just need the higher FOV.
They've got 2,160 by 2,160 panels. And their natural refresh rates of 72 to 144.
Can I put you sideways? I don't remember. I don't think I can. I think I need vertical steps.
Don't really know how to tell the field of view of it at all.
It's fine. I can look at it later. Yeah, I hate that. That's just ugly as fuck.
Yeah, the issue that I had with my old VR headset, couldn't really connect it to my computer at all.
Yeah.
And it was notoriously bad to connect to the computer.
Might have to entirely rethink this design if I want to be able to recess these. something like that. Oops. No. That's not bad. Okay, I think I'm gonna move all these. I need to be able to see it on a hallway, and just on one side isn't working for me. Okay. I need more. God damn it. I need more of you.
I think I might be heading to bed here in a minute.
Fair enough.
Pretty bloody tired.
I really wanted to sleep more, but I just couldn't, so I just got up.
That's fair.
Okay. The thing is do I want to have cobbled deep slate as the roof, or more brick, maybe? Brick could work. I don't really want to have wood up there, too. I might do brick, actually. Nope. Okay, we're just gonna cover that up temporarily. Hmm. I think it might just be too low. At least for something like this. Maybe I can make it smaller. Hang it from there instead. Oh, did I use all of that? That. No, actually, I would have to use the bytes. Yeah, I'm still not really a fan of that. I might have to rethink this design altogether and do something slightly different. So if I do solid blocks here. will definitely make it a bit of a thinner walkway. It'll become 3 instead, but that's not bad. I don't want this to be more interesting. I might just end up making this taller, to be honest. I think I had something with the recessed walls. I think I'm just gonna make it taller. Although to be fair, it'll be harder to put stuff up against them and make it look nice, I guess. Could also just knock it back one entirely. That would make that not really proper yet, though, which is okay. Yeah, I definitely think it needs to be taller. To be fair, I guess hallways could have a slightly different design than normal rooms. So I might just do the recessed walls for the hallways. I'd rather it look cohesive, though. Yeah, we'll try bumping these out one, I guess. Oh, I didn't even put that in the right distance anyway. That's funny. Yeah, I don't know why I filled that in. I'm probably gonna go higher. Okay. To be honest, these can just be filler blocks. Alright, moment of truth. Oh, actually, wait, duh. Okay. So, technically, we could actually still have these there. We could just do, like, detailing. Once again, though, that would just make it really annoying to put stuff there.
I think a little bit.
Alright.
I
Have a
will
good
better
night.
luck. Have fun building.
Yeah.
Nah.
Night. Actually, technically I'm putting these higher, aren't I? Alright, let's go up 5 high. Kind of a classic height anyway. Yeah, that's cool. Do we have the block style lanterns? Oh yeah, we do. The encased lanterns or the redstone lanterns. Those are pretty good. What? That was a weird noise. I'm gonna step right here. Could do something with those. Always liked those. Do I need these? Yeah, I'll still try to work them in, because why not? What I might do is I might do something like this. And have that there. I'm still wondering if I should maybe do the beams. Because that might still look pretty good. Because then it makes those, like, accent more. If I do these like that. Hold on, throw that in there. I can do a... The panels... Paint. Where are the copycat panels? Trapdoor... There we go. Bars and trapdoors. I grab a couple of those, and then I could grab some vertical slices, some slices, and some corner slices. We could do that. Will you take this properly? You will. Perfect. Dear God, I am full of shit. Okay. Let's do... something like... you. Okay, let's fill this in so I can actually see it how it's supposed to be. Oh, interesting. Okay, so I would probably want to move that down one. Kind of don't, though. I'm happy with this design, though. I think this looks nice. But I need to figure out how exactly it's going to be used in the wall. Also, I might just have to pull these up higher. Could also sink it, like I said. I think I'd have to push this up one more, I think. Or maybe even two more for this design. Yeah, let's lower this. And that way we can keep it 5 tall. And again, this may be a pain in the ass for later, but if I don't want it on a wall, I guess I'll just take it off of a wall. It's not that big of a deal, I guess. We're gonna do that. Yeah. Because I mean, on some of these, it'll be replaced with like a doorway anyway, I guess. Oh my god. I swear, sometimes working with copycats is really annoying, even though it's fantastic because of, you know. I mean, technically, I guess I could use the create toolboxes. And it's probably how you're supposed to work with copycats, but I just don't. I couldn't be bothered, you know. Don't have the time. I'm very happy that the copycat panel accepts these really well, though. I was worried that they'd like look a little bit weird on it, but they don't. Yeah, that's good. I like that. And then you know what? I'm gonna try something. What if I take you down to? Because that was a big problem for us. Now that we pushed the wall out, should I have it just be a low roof? Because if I replace you with you, and then I throw this here, and then, nope, not those, these. Let's just move these back so I can actually get a proper representation. Oh, actually, whoops, those aren't even supposed to be that block. Yeah, technically, I don't even need to use those there. I can make them even smaller. God, can I have the right block, please? Thanks. Because then, like, we could have this there, and then we can have the cobble, or not the cobble, the stone brick. It's not bad. It's really not bad. Do we want to do... Oh, actually, yeah. Let's do a... Okay, so these I think I might make full blocks. Because... Let's just do this across. And do you there, just have one. Oops. We can do, we'll just put filler blocks here. Let's take these out for a second. Do I have, no, yeah, I was using those. And let's take that out and that out. I think it juts out just a little bit too much. We can work with that though. I don't know. Let's do this side really quick. See how we feel. So here. Now I'm thinking I made it too wide. Alright, I will be right back shortly. Alrighty, I'm back. that. Do that. We're just gonna make this one solid, because why not? I mean, I guess I can just make this solid too. Oops, nope. Put these in here because I don't need them right now. Oh, that's why that was. I couldn't find that one. Okay. Oops, nope. I keep clicking on those. Honestly, the cut deep slate from create may be what I switch to in the future. But for now, I'm gonna keep working with the polished, just because the cut I don't think has a I don't think has an edge on it, so it may just kind of look better, more connected, you know. Like this one, you know, it has a pretty defined edge around that. But we will see. Oops. Okay. You know, I don't actually mind it being there? Yeah, oh, not like that. I don't actually mind it being a little bit wide. I think it being a little bit wide is kind of cool, actually. God, I keep doing that. Let's just go ahead and finish out the way it's supposed to be, and then take a look at it when it's finished. Worst case scenario, oh no, I do it again, which I probably will anyway. Did I use all of my zinc? Or maybe I just stuck it in there. I don't know. You know, I do actually kind of like it being a little bit wide. In worst case scenario, I can always just bump this up. So 3's there, yeah, so it's ample headroom and everything. Yeah, I think this design actually works pretty good. Actually, maybe what I'll do... Oh, okay, okay. So maybe on some of them I'll have these, and on some of them I can do some on the roof? Oh god, will it let me? Yeah, it will, okay. And honestly, we could use the, like these for that. Or just redstone lamps, I guess. We could just use that too. Do I have, I have a little bit. I could always go to the nether. Let's make one. Does this have inverted? No. That's fine. We'll just do... What's the easiest way? I guess I'll... You know what? I'm just gonna... I need quick and easy. I know it technically wastes resources, but I don't really care. I'll just take it back. Let's do... If I do it like that, and then I put a panel here... Hold on. I'm just gonna place it out before I really look at it, so I can kind of see if I want to put it up a little bit higher. I almost think if I put it up higher, I won't be able to see it as well. Can I like... Yeah, there you go. We're gonna make some of these. I'm kind of curious. Or one of these. Come on. And then, do I have chains? I do have a chain. Yeah, I don't know why, I've always liked these. They hang. They hang in a way that I can push them, like the other ones? No, but they do hang. So if I did that... Ooh, I think that might be it. Because my thing is, if I put a lantern up here, it's just not going to look very good, because we're going to be staring at the bottom of the lantern. Yeah. Well... Oh, but the particle effects are nice. I guess it doesn't look bad, but it doesn't really look how I'd want it to look, you know? Yeah, no. I may end up swapping these out for something else, though. But that frees up the walls, technically. Which I was a little bit concerned about, just utility-wise, being able to place stuff against them. Because I want it to look kind of cohesive throughout the entire build. You know, I don't want to go, like, this hallway style to something completely different for, like, a main room or something like that. I do really like that, though. I think that works really well, just in general. I wish there was, like, a, I wish I could do something, like, right here to give it just, like, a... Just something extra. like a seam of some kind. I mean, technically, I guess I could just like do this. Whoops. Let's get filler block there. I guess I could just like do that, but then it looks so dainty. Yeah, I don't think so. And I actually don't hate this seam as much as I thought I would. I still might pull this out a little bit, like if I do this out of bytes, that might work better. I don't tend to like it when I do stuff like that out of bytes, though. I kind of just like it being the crossbeam itself. Because it feels a bit more separate. Yeah, I do really like the light behind bars look. It's nice. I mean, even on their own, they're nice, but the extra stuff just makes it a bit more nice. Let's go and make some more zinc. I know I should have made a crushing wheel setup too to do this, but I'm building. I don't have time right now. I'll just get more zinc later. I have fortune. Actually, technically, I guess I didn't have to make more zinc since I was going to tear out the other one, but it's fine. Nope. Give me that back. Can I have... Thank you. Just going to do that. And for things like this, I already kind of know what I'm going to do with it, which is really nice. We're going to have this like that. And some of these may just be hallways and not doors, which will be a little bit different. But, for example... I didn't need to make it that big. I could have it smaller too, but that's just... Oh god, I love the trim you can do now with these. The last update for copycats was just such a big update. I mean, technically I could also just go a little bit further with these, and instead of using the corner slices, I could, like, tie them. I want to see how it looks. I don't think I'll end up using this, though. I think it'll just make it look more messy. Still worth looking at, though. It's kind of cool, but meh. I don't really think I need to. Maybe if I could do it both ways without it looking terrible, because like if I do, yeah, I can't connect it, you know, the closest I could get is like here. So I think that's fine. Yeah, there we go. I think that's pretty solid overall for the design. I'm pretty happy with that. Now we got to figure out how high, like how big I want this room to be. And we'll just expand this design on a bigger scale. Like I said, I'll probably change that, but for now it's fine. Technically, I'm planning on having one on this side as well, and then I have to figure that out. And honestly, I may just not even have like an outside of this. I may just come out here and like smooth the wall down a little bit more. Just have this be accessed via port plate. Okay, let's see. So that's 4 high. It's 5. I think at least 6. Because like if I'm gonna be following a very similar palette, I'm gonna have to make this room larger anyway. That's okay. Because if I'm gonna be following a very similar palette, then I'm gonna be doing something like this. Maybe not actually. This is actually gonna be a little bit difficult. No, yeah, I think I would be following that. Maybe just doing it for the outside of this? I don't know. I guess, yeah, I guess we should... Next step is like figuring out like how to tie the entrance of this into the bigger build itself. Because I'm going to be having these tunnels in multiple locations in theory. We'll just do that. Give us some room to look at it. Okay, and you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna go ahead and throw some of these outside. And I may just check and see what I think of them with the I'm probably gonna forget about this, but I might check and see what I think about it with the create, cut, polish stuff or whatever. So you know what we could do is we could do something like this with like, oops, curving up like that, and then, ooh, actually, you know what? That might actually work. Dang it. I'll try it this way first. I might change that corner. No, that's a corner slice. Then again, I might not. That's not bad. Because then if these are stone brick, I'm gonna have to go up higher. before I do anything else, I'm gonna go and check on this. Hey, I got it before it destroyed or double smelted, if that can even happen anymore. I haven't used those in a while. Before we do too much, I'm gonna do like 16 in the normal, and then I'm gonna do like 64 in the cut deep slate. Do I have anything else cut deep slate wise? Polished cut deep slate. I'm assuming that I'll have the borders on it anyway. Oh, that's nice. I might have to look at those depending on what I do. I'm gonna make a bunch of cut deep slate because I want to see kind of how it looks. That's pretty nice. It might look a bit too raw though. If I were to take these out. Yeah, I think it's too like this is a really nice texture block maybe for like ceilings or floors, or if you're trying to get some like a specific feel from it, but otherwise it doesn't look like man-made enough, you know? I mean, I could try some of the polished cut. Um, Layered. That's nice. Let's see what this looks like, just while we have it. That's a little bit better. But then I don't think it contrasts enough, so I think we're gonna stick at least for now with the polished deep slate. I might swap it for something else later. We'll see. Nice blocks though. I will definitely keep those in mind. Maybe for like factory floors. Those could be really good for factory floors. I guess these can go in here. Really nice though. Really, really nice. I like those. Alrighty. So if this is just stone brick, I'm not gonna lie, it's actually really nice to be able to walk on here. For now, I'm gonna throw these in here because I'm not gonna use them yet. That's pretty nice. I think I might change the corners though. We'll do one of each so we can take a look at it. Oops, nope. I definitely have more bites, right? I didn't use them all. Oh, they're there. Yeah, freaking behind the lettering. And then if I do that there and that there. Okay, I think I have to do both sides to decide if I actually like it. It may be too sharp now. I could... Well, I don't... I kind of want to leave, like, at least a bite inside, you know? I want to say I like it. I really do. I think I do. Because, like, I don't want to, like, put this here, because it'll eat too close to the corner. Technically, it matches with that better. Like, on that side. Yeah, I think I like that. I think that's where it's going to be. And this one, the interesting thing about this one is it is actually going to go into the staircase. But I will do that later. I need to figure out, so right now, 6 tall, so we could push it into 7. And then, I'll just do this. We could push this up to 7, and then go from there, I think. Or, actually, technically, this is 4 tall, and kind of 5, but not exactly. Before I commit to this part, what I might do is I might check how many I want to go down. Excuse me, because if possible, I would really like to keep it to like a like an odd number. So like if I kept it to like here at 6 tall. Oops. 2, 3, yeah, 6. Then if I go down 1, that's 7. So I could go down 3. That would make that pretty. That would make a pretty big staircase, though. What I might do is I might go up to 7, and then I might go down and make it 9. And then the roof part would be the one above. Would be on 10, because this is. Yeah, that's 3, and then the roof part is technically its own thing. So I think I might do that here too, if that makes sense to people. Because I just want to have it like drop down just a little bit, nothing crazy. Just a little bit of a step down, because I don't know, I like putting stairs in things. Not having everything on the same exact level is kind of it's kind of nice. We're just gonna do normal stairs for now, but we'll change those later. That way we just kind of know where it's gonna be. That means I'll have to move all my storage systems and stuff. Oh, no, okay. You know what? Actually, we're not going to dig that out yet. But that's fine. I can do that. I think I can tape them up, actually, and move them, which is nice. And I'll be able to hollow this out without having to drop down, which is also nice. So yeah, so this is going to be stone brick, and then we'll go up 1 more level. And from there on, it will be our deep slate, polished deep slate layer, and then we'll do things similar to this. I wanted to make sure that there was enough stone brick in between the archway itself and the top of the roof, just because I didn't want it to like... I didn't really want the entry, like, archway itself to touch the roof, because that would be just harder to work into the design properly. So that's about where the roof would be. do this. And I think I'm gonna have the sections for this roof be much larger. So I haven't quite figured out how this room is gonna go. But for example, I need these. So let's see. This is let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 across. So I might do one there, but I might also push it out and do one every 11, maybe. I don't know. This is gonna be a pretty big room. It is the main workshop area room thing, whatever you really want to call it. So we're gonna get this in here. It's meant to feel a bit more grand than the others, you know. Oh. Start there. I might end up doing an entirely different design for the roof of this room just because it is supposed to feel more grand, but at least we have kind of like a base set down now. Let me go and put this stuff away. Oops, that's not supposed to go in there. And then just because I want to know exactly where this is going to be, I'm going to put the row of stone bricks as well. Just kind of show like the sectioning. Oh, fantastic. Okay. That's annoying. Yeah, that's pretty good. I like that. I think I'm gonna leave this that for now, just because I don't want to do outside touches yet. And of course those torches aren't gonna be there. Since this room's gonna be a lot bigger, what I might do is I might use this design on the walls like we were doing earlier. But yeah. But yeah, no, I think I'm pretty happy with this though. It's kind of nice to be building underground again because I've been placing, like, I haven't built underground in so long, aside from just like basements and stuff. So like for a long time I've had to worry about both like inside and outside decoration and like structure architecture stuff. And that gets exhausting after a while. Even though I enjoy it, it really does. So being able to do it this way is just kind of nice. You know, I'm just gonna take this down to the floor because I can. Oh god, that's gonna annoy me. I think I might have a way of just getting rid of those blocks. We're gonna put this thing over here for now. I like to have an infinite source. I mean, the where I found this isn't far away, but it's just nice to have an infinite source in case you need it nearby. Like I lost one in the Nether a while back, because apparently you can actually place them in the Nether, which is a very nice surprise. I got it back, but still. Did I bump that out one more? I did. Okay, so most likely we're gonna have the staircase come out to there. We may not though. I may push it in one. Oops, that's not what I wanted to grab. But I haven't quite decided yet. You know, actually, if I use bites, I could do both. So let's see. So I would have these, and those would be the stairs. And then that would let me have room to do some thing here. So if I do that and that, probably end up having to make these out of bites just because it won't look right otherwise, but come out there. Or, alternatively, actually, yes, have this just come all the way down. We'll just do it on this inside block. Because that's kind of supposed to mark, like, where the actual arch is. How do I want to do this? I guess I could pull it out and just make it like one higher, like that. I think that looks better. I honestly can't tell. This is yeah, that's the top of the stairs. I don't know, I think I'll just leave it like that for now and I'll figure it out later if I need to. So that there. There we go. Yeah, I think that's good. The only thing that I think I would do differently is potentially shove these out one block, and then I wouldn't have to have this here. I could just have that be a solid, which I might do later. But I think it's fine. God, I keep second guessing myself on this one. I feel like that looks weird on. Really? You're gonna freeze when I hit C? Okay. I feel like that looks weird right there. That's why. But it also now looks like it's connecting to like the crossbar, which I don't necessarily like. But it definitely looks better like there. I'll just leave it like that for now. I think that's fine. It's also just kind of nice because it's not like really meant to be like a railing, but you know, it's still good. I'm actually kind of wondering if I could utilize the catwalks to put actual slanted railings down this, like, as well. Maybe instead. Like, if I put the catwalk down and then put, like, an andesite rail down there and then, like, break the catwalk, I don't know if the rail will come down with it. It probably will, but I'm not positive. Can you put andesite catwalk, or, like, railing on... it's this stuff. Let me grab... Do I have any andesite alloy? Oh, I have blocks of zinc. Oh, fantastic. I didn't even know. I don't have any andesite alloy. You know what? Fine. We'll just grab some extra zinc and we'll just do it out of zinc, and I'll just. It's a temporary thing anyway. I'll probably just chuck it into lava, to be honest. So like, if I were to put this, I don't think it'll attach to anything besides catwalks or like the catwalk stairs. Let me double check again, just testing. Because like if I make these, which I'm not going to use, but I should be able to attach. Yeah, I can attach those. If I break this, those come too. Are there copycat catwalks that would work? I don't think so. That's okay though. I don't really need it to be slanted. It would look a little bit nice like if I. Well, that's part of the fight. Whatever. I'll just throw these in here for now. Cool. And then like this will come out in flooring. Yeah, that looks nice. I like that. I like that a lot, actually. Cool. I'm glad we didn't stick with the recessed walls. Although technically I could have done it now that I put the lights in the roof. But I think it's just gonna work better for like being able to place like crafting tables and stuff next to them. Which I won't be as big of a deal for the hallways, like I said, but it'll be really nice just in general. So, yeah. And I know I said I wasn't going to replace this because I don't feel like doing outside work, and I still don't feel like doing outside work, but I am going to replace this with stone brick. Just, I don't know why. I just all of a sudden want to. Yep, that looks fantastic on the outside. We're gonna take that up. Put that back down. We'll just leave it on the inside like that, and then we'll just make a very quick door frame. Let's make it look more proper. Oh, actually, I don't know why these are still here. Yeah, there we go. It looks like kind of moody now. Yeah, like that. Yeah, that's how it's supposed to look. God, I love being able to make door frames. I cannot say that enough. It's just so nice that they finally added the corner slices. Because before, I mean, like, it would have looked like this, and that's okay. But, like, it just doesn't look great when you don't have the corners. When you have the corners, it looks fantastic. That's not a corner slice. Yeah, I'm so happy with that. Cool. Alright, so we'll probably work on this room off camera because it's going to be a lot of moving stuff around. I didn't expect to change the size of it, like the shape, as much. I expected just to go more up and down. But since I changed the overall design of this hallway a lot, I'll probably have to. I kind of want to do something here. I do like... Can't tell if that looks stupid or good, or not even noticeable because of how dark it is. Really should have my wrench out so I don't have to keep replacing these. No, I don't know why I started fiddling with this. It defeats the entire point of having stuff up against the walls for other things. It's fine. I fiddle. That's what I do. Alrighty, cool. Well, hey, I am very happy with how that turned out. And that is most of what I wanted to accomplish, at least on the next, this next stream. I wanted to kind of show you guys what I had been working with over the past, day or two. Honestly, again, it literally had just been moving stuff down here and then getting it to where I could do, that. So now I'll probably work off camera on building the rest of it to this over the next few days. Definitely will be doing some more final streams with Christy coming up soon, as well as I may be branching out to some other games just because I want to do more streaming and I don't always have content to do on this server. As I'm taking this one a little bit slower than I have previous ones. Just want to double check. Yeah, okay, I didn't think I did. So yeah, and then near the end of the month, middle end of the month, I'll have 2 brand new games coming up that I will be streaming probably quite frequently. So definitely keep an eye out for those. And yeah, that's gonna do it for me today. Thanks for tuning in, guys, and I will see you later.